Hi, I'm Carl Anderson of Kugae Gundogs. Choosing a puppy, in this case choosing a Springer Spaniel puppy. How do you choose? They're all the same. Some people say the one what's shy in a corner. Some people say the one what comes to them. It's a difficult thing choosing a puppy, but it shouldn't be anything real bad. You could literally put your hand in here and just pick anyone. Just have a lucky dip. They're all the same, they're all confident, they're all well socialised. And in a couple of weeks' time, these puppies are going to the new home, and already people are coming and they're looking at the puppy and we're advising them on what to do and one thing and another. But you couldn't pick one from the other unless you wanted a boy or you wanted a girl. And if there's one shy in the corner, like this little one here with the red collar, at the minute just a little bit occupied with chewing that grass, have a little rest and they'll be back out bouncing. And the ones what are lively will be down there quiet in the minute. It's what you bond with. And if you've done your work, and I've touched base on this so many times before, if you've done your work and you've checked out the breeder, you've checked out the parents, you've checked out the pedigrees, and everything seems really good and you're confident, then you're in a good place to move on. And they're the puppies you want to be looking for. Little puppies like this who want to jump up, be puppies, enjoy themselves and are just well socialised. And these puppies have had the tails docked, and that means they're great for working homes. Some people don't agree with it, but it's a must for working dogs, because when they split the tail, you're going to have a problem later on. So take that into consideration. If you want a dog for working and you get one with that docked tail and it gets an infection in its tail later on, it's going to have its tail amputated. And ask any vet what that's about. It's a really big operation and a really big problem, so we don't want to go down there. So we're going to show you how socialised these puppies are in a minute, and we're going to bring Laura in, Saul in and Obie in, and they're going to have a little play with the puppies, and you'll see the little puppies and the little temperaments. And we've got to decide now in the coming days which ones we're keeping, because so many are going to be keeping back for customers who will buy them in a year's time or maybe a little bit later on than that. So some of these are staying back. We know this one with the blue collar is staying back. He's a little favourite of mine. I just can't take my eyes off him. I watch the puppies all the time and I've just got a bond with him, a really nice bond with him, and we've named him, and this one's called Doogie, and we'll take Doogie on a journey, and I'm sure he will join our pack. But when we keep so many back, and we're going to keep a few back, another one might shine through what will suit our pack differently. That's the good thing with breeding them, training them. It gives us choices. This is another little favourite. Look at the face on that. That's so cute, isn't it? Hey, aren't you? Hey, that's the one with the black collar. That's Aussie. So, do you want to come in, Saul, Obie, Laura? And they're going to play with the puppies and socialise them. Got to be very careful we don't tread on anyone when we're moving around. And you'll see now the puppies just want to play. They want to be in and all over, and they're not naughty in every way. They're just being well socialised puppies. Obie loves this. You know, they're attracted to them little yellow wellies, and they absolutely love it. Saul's really good with the puppies. All the dogs he's actually a natural. They've got the little non-spill water bowl there, they get a drink. And Laura, we can't seem to get her doing any work in the office at the minute, which is always a bit of concern. Carly's behind the camera quite jealous because she's not allowed in the puppy pen. I'm right, aren't I? Go on, speak up, Carly. You're allowed to. So this is what you're looking at. If you're in a position where you can visit the puppies at about 6 weeks old and have a look of them, and then start getting an idea of what you want, and looked at the paperwork. If you want 1KC registered, if you get 1KC registered, you know a little bit more about the parents. Ideally you want to meet both parents, but it might just be a case you can only meet mum because dad's a stud dog. But in this day and age, we can have links, and you can have videos of dad, how he is, how he's working, and lots of other, you know, things if you want to see his temperament and one thing and another. Obviously, if you meet mum and dad, and mum bites someone and dad's not too friendly either, that's a big warning sign to steer away. It doesn't mean the puppies are going to be like that, but it's just little things. If you want a Cocker Spaniel for working and dad whines or mum whines, it's another one I would be a little bit cautious of. It doesn't mean the puppies are going to whine, it's just something we really don't want in a working dog. But just look how lively they are. They absolutely love it. They love the little bellies going. It's just heaven. So how would you pick one from this? Like I said, I've picked little Doogie out there, and that's more because I've watched him for weeks and he just stands out in my eyes. But first things first, you've got to turn around and say, right, do you want a boy or do you want a girl? If you want a girl, just say to the breeder, will you only bring the girls out? And if there's 5 girls, as in this case there's 4 girls, so we'll go on this, there's 4 girls, and 2 of them have been sold, you don't want to see them. You want to see the puppies, what are available for you to put a deposit on or buy straight away, whichever suits, because at 8 weeks old they're ready to go to the new homes. So you're looking at the puppies, and I'm looking at these puppies now, and they're just stunning. I couldn't not pick one of these puppies out from the crowd. There's little Doogie. So really it's down to a dog and a bitch. There's not one shy in the corner. There's not one more lively than anything else. This I love to see this a little bit. That's not aggression, that's just puppy play, isn't it? Brother and sister playing. Another little favourite one is this little girl. She's got the hearts of everyone. The smallest one out of the litter, but the feistiest one out of the litter. And it doesn't mean anything because she's small. She's just a stunning little character. And will she stay and train on? Again, we're not really sure. We just pick the one at the minute, but in the next few days we will know. Again, there's now one with Laura, and these are climbing all over the children. So just by me tutting, they're recalling anywhere. So if you tut, the recalling, they're actually doing what you want them to do because they've been well socialised. Just roll that ball, Saul, so they see it.
I like the dummy actually as well.
Okay, throw a dummy. So they haven't seen it.
No notice what's what. Hey? We get in. No cuddles.
So go on, Karen, choose one.
My favourite's pink collar.
Pink collar.
The little one.
The little one. Laura?
More, but she's not.
You've already picked her up, haven't you? Saul?
And the orange one.
Doogie? Obi?
Obi, who's your favourite, baby?
You're going to say Rain, aren't you?
The red one.
The red one. You like the red one, Carly?
Pink collar.
Pink collar.
Pink collar.
So okay, so we've got a bit of a judgment there, and these guys are with these puppies all the time, and they see them.
This one's solid with food.
So that's really it in a nutshell. We're going to get mum and dad out in a minute and just show you what to look for in the parents. But actually picking a puppy is there's no way to it. You may as well, you've got 5 minutes to 15 minutes to go in and pick the puppy. Pick one you like and think, I've got a bond with that puppy. And that's what you go for, because like I say, one will flop in a corner in a minute, you'll think that's quiet. 15 minutes later it'll be up and about. Then it'll flop down again and they'll all climb on you. If they've been well socialised and well bred, this is what you will see every time. Absolutely every time. So let's get mum and dad out and have a little talk about them. So you're planning on getting a puppy, but it's very important you do the homework before. So you've gone out and you've looked through the papers, through the internet, and you found a litter of puppies. There's some questions what really need asking. And the first one is for me, what are the parents like? Can I have some pictures of the parents? So these are the parents of the pup. This is Rosie, and this is the father Kugae. So, and we've bred these puppies so we know what the temperaments are, but if I was sourcing a puppy, I want to know what mum and dad are like. And these are very athletic dogs, they're very nice temperament dogs, they're like a cuddle, they're everything you really want. Rosie, sit. They're everything you really want out of a dog. So if we come down to the level, look, they come in, and we can't really ask for any more. She just loves a cuddle. Very good working dog, very good mum. So we've ticked the boxes, and you can more or less you can more or less say the pups, there's a good chance they're going to turn out like these. There's no guarantees. There's always a naughty character in life, and there's always a shy one, and there's always a loud one. That's just life, and that's what we've got to work with. But generally, as a rule, they're going to have his markings, hair markings, very similar. Quite a lot of liver on them, lots of white on them, and the temperament should be the same. Remember, we've bred these puppies before, so we kind of know what they're like. So a good breeder would know exactly what the puppies were like. But that's your starting point. Meet mum and dad. You're going to meet mum because she's going to be with the puppies. If she's not, I would really ask questions of why, and alarm bells would start ringing. Dad, on the other hand, realistically, he won't be there, because they might have used a stud dog, but now with the internet, like I said before, you can get videos of him, pictures of him, and see, you know, there might be an opportunity to visit him. But that would be my starting point. And then we'd want to go and have a look at the puppies, and then the rest is from there. So Kugae, get up. And that's all he wants to do. This little dog wants to please. I'm not going to let Rosie jump up there. You would do, but she's just had puppies. So we're going to put her back up there. Go on, Rosie Moo Cow. And you can see they're just well-trained dogs, well-bred, and that's really what we're looking for. And if that's not enough to interest anyone in a puppy, something's really wrong. So just to recap what you should look out for. You've gone through the internet and you found a litter of puppies, or you know someone's got a litter of puppies through a friend or through any connection, and you found a litter of puppies. In this case, it's Springer Spaniels. What you want to look out for. So first things first, I'd ask if mum and dad is available to view, and that will give you some idea of what the puppies are going to be like. And even if there's siblings from that litter, have a look. It'll just give you an idea. Then go and meet the puppies, and remember, you've only got a 10 to 15 minute window gap. You can't spend half a day there. Realistically, it doesn't happen. The pups will be zonked out. So you would kind of say, right, okay, well, 10 to 15 minutes, what do I want out of that? You want to see the puppies well socialised and coming to you and following you and one thing and another, maybe playing with a ball. You want to look at the condition of the puppies to make sure they're in nice condition. It's like these pups now are getting a little bit tired, and you've got Doogie there who I really like. Now he's zonked out. So if I'd only just first met him, I could think in my mind, right, okay, that little puppy there is a little bit shy. It's not the case. They're only going to be active for a few minutes at a time, and then off they go. I would want to look at the pedigree and the paperwork personally, and I would look through the pedigree. I'd be looking for good lines in there, field trial championships, and getting an idea. And you can go online now, and you can do anything online and understand pedigrees in a 5-minute little refresher course. But that's what I'd be wanting to look at. So I've looked at the parents, we've looked at the pedigree. I'd want to be looking at the injections for the vet, the microchips, and any comment the vets had made. Generally, vets don't make comments, but just check all the paperwork out and get a feel for them. The tails docked, for me, it's a case it must be for anyone who's working them. You're potentially going to get into awful problems and have a big expensive operation later on, so take that into consideration. That is the things to look out for. If all the puppies are coming and jumping up here, it's really, we've got to decide, okay, I want a girl, so get rid of all the boys and only have the pups what are available. Any good breeder will only bring the pups out what are available, because sod's law will say, this one's sold, this is the one I like. That's generally just what happens. So just look at the pups what are available, and then pay your money, and the price is what the breeder wants. Shouldn't be questioned about. and then you've always got the breeder on the end of the phone if you should need it. But we're going to do a step-by-step guide with these puppies. So the next video what will come out is when your puppies come home, what we do, and this is the way we do it. It might not agree with anyone else, but it's the way we do it. We have a lot of puppies, we're very experienced with Gundogs and Gundog breeds, but one puppy is generally pretty much the same as another puppy. It's like these puppies now, they're biting my fingers. They're not biting my fingers, they're teething, that's all they're doing. So in their bed in there, they've got deer antlers and they're just chomping on them. It's only like a baby, you know, chomping. It doesn't mean it's anything bad. But the signs to look out for if you meet mum and dad and there's any aggression, barking towards you, whining, I would be inclined to steer away. But remember, mum will be protecting her babies anyway, so you don't want mum sat outside there and you're lifting the babies up, because she's going to get upset and stressed. But again, a good breeder won't put you in that situation and won't put the dogs in that situation. Look at this one playing with this Acme whistle. Now if that's ever an advertisement for an Acme whistle, this has got to be it, hasn't it? Hey, hasn't it? Hey? Are you a stayer as well then? Go on then, we'll have you as well. Let's play the whistle again. So again, you can see the zonked out now, so if you come and see the puppies like this, and there's been several people come and seen them before, this isn't a sign that, oh, you know, that they're no good, that they weren't lively, it's just that they're tired. You know, if that's the case, just make another appointment. If I come down to them now, see, recall is already built in. So they actually come with recall, don't they? They come with affection, love and everything. So, but we'll cover that in a bit later video. So that's choosing a puppy, that's the way we do it. Don't overcomplicate it, enjoy it. And remember, when you have chosen a puppy and you've taken that puppy home, you're taking it on a lifelong journey. That's what you're doing. It's a lifelong journey, and hopefully these dogs will live till anywhere the 14-year-old, so we would never rush the training. So you've now chosen your puppy. We'll do another video on taking it home, and there's going to be lots of videos on these little puppies on their journey coming into very, very well behaved Gundogs. Look at this one, he's got the mic. Look, we're not allowed the mic, are we? Can I have the mic back? Hey? Whoa, don't you do a patadale on me. Come on. You can't have the microphone, no, because I get in so much trouble, because I lose so many of these. So this one's got me whistle and this one's got me microphone. Do you want it? Do you want it? Hey, talk to the microphone. Hey, you see this one's constantly got this whistle. Yeah? I'm going to go enjoy these puppies, and I know the team here now, they all want to get in and have a puppy fix. Because no one seems to do any work anymore. So thanks for watching, and remember, we're going to do loads of updates on these. The following video after this one will be on bringing your puppy home, which is a must for a lot of people, and set you out the way we do it. It's a trouble-free way, and look out for it. Thanks for watching.